Hey guys, got a tournament coming up. Trying to get prepared. Give you a short list of things that you can do to make sure that you're competitive every time you show up to fish. Stay with me. Hey guys, welcome back. This is ADEFishing, the common man's fishing channel. For those guys who want to learn how to be tournament fishermen, if this is the first time you're here, we're just going to go through some simple things that I think you should know. If you don't already know, you should know these basic things about getting yourself ready to go for a tournament. This is real simple. If you like what you're hearing, hit the like button. If you feel like you want to see some more, hit the subscribe button. It gets better. It gets better. We're getting better every week. So this weekend, I'm going to be heading down to 10 Mile down in Oregon. It is a largemouth lake, and I love largemouth lakes. I'm just happen to be a largemouth kind of guy. So yeah, I'm going to be getting ready for largemouth, and I have to figure out where first thing you need to know in your mind is where are they in their migration? Are they pre-spawn? Are they post-spawn? Are they feeding up for the spawn? Is this spawned? Are they going to be locked on beds? A lot of stuff like that. Are they going to be garden fry? So you figure out where you think the fish are in their migration, and you work that water level. You don't take a whole bunch of stuff with you. Don't fill your boxes and bags with 9 different depths, because you're not going to be able to bring enough tackle for and fish 9 different depths. You're going to walk into the lake and you're going to figure out what you're fishing. You're going to figure out whether you're fishing grass edges, or whether you're going to be really fishing deep and just hopping something down along the bottom. And that saves you time. That saves you tackle. I've got I got every Z-Man that you thought you wanted to know. Went out and bought myself one of these cool-ass Z-Man. And I'm not pushing Z-Man, but, if you want turds, I got turds. I got my robo worms over here. I got some missile baits over here. And, I put them on a ring just so I can keep them together. Or you can just buy the ring. Just buy one of these rings. That makes so much sense. And then you just basically, when you get your tackle together, you just run it through so that you run all your power baits or whatever it is through a ring, and you can keep them all together, and that makes it easier to figure out what you're doing. For me, there's some basic lures you gotta have with you at all times. If you don't have an XD, a dredger, something like that, go get yourself one. Go get yourself one of these. And if you're smart, you will send your lures over to Jackal Baits and have her paint them up for you, and you will have a color scheme that you've never seen the likes of. So little plug for Jackal Baits. If you have a chance to look her up on Facebook, do that. You'll thank me. As a matter of fact, I can hear you thanking me right now. But you know what? I'm going to be working slow, so I'm definitely going to make sure I take some tungsten with me. I've got some crankbaits that are going to be working that 12 to 15 foot range. I'm definitely setting up some of my rods so that I can throw Sinkos, and I'm going to slow sink Sinkos. What I know is that this time of year, 10 Mile Lake is going to be at its full pull. It's going to be full pool. So it's going to be up there. When I see this lake later on this year, and I'm probably going to fish 10 Mile 3 or 4 times this year, I already know that when it starts drawing water, it's going to go way down. So next time I see this 2 or 3 months, 4 months from now, bushes that are submerged now will be completely out of the water. So on this tournament, I know the water temperature is cold, so I'm going to keep it real simple. So know that. Know what speed you're working, know the temperature, know the migration of the fish, know the depth that you're working. And if you don't know, get some Google Earth in your life. If you have not had a chance to get some Google Earth in your life, get some Google Earth. Look at the lake. get the lay of the land. You'll see points that will be easily marked, and you mark them, and you mark your waypoints on that darn thing, and you get it loaded on your chip, and you put it in your graph so that you have an idea if you've never been to the lake. When you get to the lake, there's still some learning curve to be involved. I mean, there's some learning curve for sure, but the biggest learning curve is what is the natural forage? What do they eat? If you want to have a school bait, looks like a school, I use that Evolution. They just happen to make some real good baits for me. And this damn thing has caught more fish than I can shake a stick at. Smallmouth, largemouth, they just seem to love that darn thing. But you know, you get out there and you figure out what are they doing? What are they doing? Are they eating gobies? Are they eating gobies? There it is, the dark sleeper. I don't work for these people, I don't know these people, but you know what I know? I know that those fish in lakes that have never seen a goby will eat this darn thing simply because they've never seen it. While they've seen 100 worms, 100 of these, 100 of those, they'll still eat something new. They'll eat it just to taste it, you know, no arms, no legs. Gotta taste it with your mouth. So if you don't have Google Earth in your life, get some Google Earth in your life and mark your waypoints and get it loaded in your unit out there, and you make sure you know you're ready to go. And last but not least, make sure that you do your basic boat checklist. Basic boat checklist, man. I have a checklist of all the things that I need to do. And last tournament, Mike Costanza, I love you to death. My bad. I did not fill up the tank. I didn't fill up my fuel tank. I swear to you guys that when I left the dock, it said 3/4 of a tank. But somewhere, the reality of the situation was that, we were probably about a half a mile away from weigh in when the boat made the sputter. But never happened again because I'm topping it off all the time. But it's part of my checklist. And you run it down. If your boat needs oil, make sure your boat has oil. I always keep a gallon of oil because you know what? I'm that guy. I ran out of oil once in a tournament. Never happened again. So, you got to kind of consolidate. You kind of got to get your stuff together. Make sure that you understand what's going on. If you're going to do some shopping specifically for what you're going to be fishing that tournament. You have enough bait in your go bag that you can be versatile. You'll have some topwater baits, even if you're not swimming topwater baits. You'll have some diving baits. You'll have some worms. You'll have baits for your drop shot. You'll have worms for your Cincos. You'll have it all. So you'll be able to be versatile, but you key in on the specific depths and you load up on those particular baits. So, hopefully that was pretty quick. If it wasn't, my bad. But, stick with me, fellas. It gets better. We're going to keep going through some things. And if you guys have some ideas that you guys want to drop on me, drop it on me. We can go through the tackle. We can go through tackle storage. We can do all that kind of stuff. But you got to break it down and let me know what you need. And, hell, I'm down to do anything. So, if you like what you've seen, hit the like button. If you feel like you want to subscribe and you want to know what's going on, hit the subscribe button. If you have some ideas for me, don't be afraid to drop it, man. Drop it like it's hot. Other than that, man, if you get a chance, check out my new website, ADEFishing.com. It's got all the stuff on there. If you want to, pick something up, I'm sure there's a link somewhere on there that you can pick something up at. There's some how-to videos and all kinds of stuff. So, 2 weeks, baby. 2 weeks. I'll see you in 2 weeks, and I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna make sure you guys know that I'm gonna be running video on this tournament down here at 10 Mile. It's gonna be cold. I can feel it already. But in 2 weeks, fellas, go fishing.